Okay, so this is officially the first video on my channel, and I figured if I'm going to start a travel series, we'll start the place I've been for the past 4 years. Hey guys, I'm Maryville, and this is ANS on the map, and today we're putting the first place on our map. Okay, so let me explain exactly what I mean by that. See, I've always dreamed of traveling, like really seeing as much of the world as I possibly can. Some of my biggest dreams includes going to Disney World, Universal, seeing Niagara Falls, and maybe even one day visiting Taj Mahal or maybe scuba diving the Great Barrier Reef. But I'm also in search of the small adventures too and the little holes in the wall that not many people know about. So that's why I decided to start this channel and turn it into something a little more visual. Every time I visit a place and document it, I'm going to color it in like so. And hopefully one day this map will be a lot more colorful. And every time I go back, the city will be leveled up. So just to give a little background on Maryville, it's a smaller city with a population of just over 30,000 people. It was officially established back in 1795 and is actually the county seat of Blount County. It's also super close to the Smoky Mountains, which is probably one of the biggest reasons people come to the area in the first place. And fun fact, it was named after Mary Granger Blount, who was the wife of the Governor William Blount at the time. Most people drive their tiny town when they're trying to go somewhere else, but I'm going to show you today what our tiny town has to offer. Come on, let's go. This is downtown Maryville. I feel like this is one of those places that if you're not from here, you probably wouldn't think twice about stopping. Like, it's not flashy, it's not huge, but if you actually slow down a little, there's kind of a vibe here. Very small town, obviously, but like not in a bad way. It's just like everything's a little quieter, a little slower. And I think that's something I didn't notice before, because when you live somewhere, you don't really look at it like this. Just go where you need to, and that's it. But walking through it like this kind of makes you appreciate it a little bit more. Let's go get coffee. Okay, so first up is coffee. Okay, so I've never come to this coffee shop before, but I've heard good things about it. So we're gonna check it out, see what it's like, and this will be a first time opinion. So I've never been here before, so like, can you just surprise me with like a random cold brew, like whatever is your favorite or popular?
You got it. Definitely do that.
So I asked the barista to surprise me with the iced coffee, and he was more than happy to do so. We got a white clover. This is what it looks like. I also got a pumpkin muffin. And this is their pumpkin muffin. It has some chocolate chips on top of it. Okay, so it's actually very good. You can definitely taste the pumpkin in it. It'd be great for like fall. It'd be very good for fall muffin. And when you have dine-in, they actually serve you on these nice little plates. So overall opinion, the coffee wasn't the best I've had. It could have used a little more sweetener, but overall it's still good. The muffin though, that was the highlight. It was super soft, almost more like a cake than a muffin. I would definitely get that again. The place itself is really cute, very like cozy local coffee shop vibe. It's not super busy or loud, but it's a little more on the simple side. The service was really nice though. They were super chill about doing the surprise drink. I do feel it was a little overpriced for what I got, but overall I'd still come back and try something else. This is Bicentennial Greenbelt Park. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's quiet, it's simple, but it's kind of nice. And I feel like it's something that people don't talk about when they come here. They usually just go to Great Smoky Mountains or Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg, but there's places like this around here too. And honestly, sometimes I feel like I take this for granted because it's kind of just always been here and I don't come here that often. But coming out here like this, it's actually really beautiful. Alright, on to the next stop. Hopefully somewhere a little bit warmer and a little less windy. Okay, and our next stop is actually just directly across this bridge. It is connected to the park that we just visited. This is one of my personal favorite places to go in town. This is Blount County Public Library. It's just one of those places that feels really calm and you can just slow down and sit and relax for a minute. And they even have a little coffee shop in here. I'm not going to get another coffee today, but just know I could. I feel like every town has that one spot that just feels comfortable, and this is definitely mine. And then they also have like this little mini library where you can buy books to keep. They're usually pretty cheap, about $1 to $5 each. Unless you're from here, you're not really going to know about it. It's not a place that's going to be on any recommended lists, but it's a place that I have loved ever since I first moved here, and as you can see, I am the only person here right now. There's so many birds. You can hear them. Here they have posted like all the birds that you can find here. And for anybody out there that geocaches, there is a geocache right here. Something that I didn't notice as I was walking back was this house right here actually has stairs that leads down to the river. So at any point they can just walk out of their house and walk right down to the river. And I think that's kind of the whole point of this whole thing, taking places you think you know and seeing them differently, because there's probably a lot more here than I've ever paid attention to before. Alright, so this isn't a random stop. This is my go-to dinner place here in Maryville, Tennessee. I come here frequently with my fiance, so if anything is up, I am going to know. So right when you sit down, they serve you some salsa and chips. And we, of course, always order a bowl of the queso. For my drink, I got a frozen strawberry margarita. Yes, thank you. Okay, so I went with my regular, the 2 tacos with rice and beans. Let's see if the taste test holds up. And here is what that looks like. This is one of those places where I already know what it's like, but I still get excited every time I come here. Alright, even though it's a whopping 50 degrees outside, we're going to get some ice cream, which I honestly don't know how I feel about that. There's actually a lot of options. Hopefully they'll let me get a good size. They have a wide variety of flavors as well as some dietary restriction flavors. Okay, so they let me get the kid size, and it's honestly so cute. Look at this. See if it tastes as good as it looks. And now for the diamond cookie, I am not going to eat all of this. Alright, and this is our last stop. And so we end our day here, just off the tail of the dragon. We're at the water, got the mountains and the view. Perfect way to end the day. So that's our first place on the map. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.